Fuck it,
Yes.
we're going live.
We're live. I think we're live.
Live.
Oh,
We're live.
no. We should. This is a really bad idea.
That's a bad idea.
Are we live to like the whole world?
The
The
whole
World
world,
Wide Web.
World Wide Web. Yeah. Yep. They can even find us in Australia. Actually, Ian does all the time. I'm waiting. What the fuck? Okay, I went live.
Yeah, we're live.
Takes YouTube forever to start up. Anyway, okay, so we're live.
No, it doesn't. See, and that's I want to tell you that. And while we're live, let's let the rest of the world hear it. Okay, much like G-Man. Have you ever watched a G-Man stream?
Uh-huh.
It sits there for like the first 30 seconds looking at his computer. And,
Because he's waiting for it.
okay, now we're live. It's
What channel am I on?
no, you're not live. Now you were live 30 seconds ago, and it just takes that long for YouTube to catch up because there's a time delay.
I just pulled a G-Man. Hello, Icarus and Scott and Nathan. Anyway, so Erica in the last 2 days has done 9 hours and 33 minutes of Standing for Truth takedown videos. And currently they have Erica hooked up to like 4 IVs. She's rehydrating. I think because, I mean, that you think that would have killed the girl, you know?
You would think.
Yeah.
9 hours and 33 minutes of her just taking down Standing for Truth, and then she says she's going to quit him now. But you know, that's kind of like me when I used to say I was going to quit drinking.
For some people, quitting Standing for Truth must be like quitting heroin. It's a hell of a process.
No,
Exactly.
it's more like Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
Like I can't quit you, SFT.
So what the hell? So the weather in Brain Trust country is panicked and retaliatory. So they're going to be doing, because she did 9 hours, and they do 1 hour per 10 minutes of her videos. I don't know. Do the fucking math. They're going to be doing a lot of videos in the next month, coming back at her.
Does it take them an hour per 10 minutes? Because
Roughly.
It takes them an extra hour. It takes them that whole hour to figure out exactly what Eric is saying because they're so stupid.
They have to look up the biblical references that pertain to their idea. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure.
I was on Twitter yesterday and having a back and forth with Bill, somebody who's a Christian, and he was saying that the scientific method is biblical.
It is? Really?
Well, that's what he was saying, but me and somebody else were trying to tell him no.
Nope.
Yeah. But the thing about Standing and more so than Raw Matt is Stanley, he spends 90% of his time just saying that the other person's wrong rather than showing you how they're wrong.
Well, and when new information is introduced, he just calls it a rescue device.
Yeah. Yeah, and anyway, that's what he's doing right now is rescue. His favorites are rescue device and damage control. That is the mode he is in right now, finding rescue devices and damage control, because she did a really good job on hominin fossils. And I'm going to go after him on the genetic stuff. And then today he brought up the whole fucking Parsons empty DNA thing again.
I mean, the thing is, like, you caused him to stop using the human chromosome fusion. The what was it? Human chromosome 42 or
no, ApoA1 Milano.
But didn't you also do something like with the human chromosome?
Chromosome 2, I'm working on that one. He's still bringing it up. He's still fucking bringing it up. I got to do I want to get him over on a channel to talk about just that, and
does Standing even have 2 chromosomes?
I think he
might have some extra chromosomes.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you're talking about with Erica. Like what Standing does is very flat Earth-esque.
Yeah,
he tears apart the Standing model, but I have never heard him really give his model.
Me and Nathan were talking about this last night, like off air. I don't think any of them actually understand like what a prediction is, particularly as it pertains to science.
Well, Jensen makes predictions, but nobody's tested them. You got to have predictions that are actually that you find out that they happened, right? And then he talks about retrodictions, which means that they've gone back and they've done the math, so they come up with the Bible or 6,000 years. But he keeps saying, "Oh, we make tons of predictions, and evolutionists don't make any predictions." It's like, well, when you make a prediction, you actually have to go out and test it and verify it. Otherwise,
importantly, it has to be falsifiable. Like there has to be a way, like once the result is retained or is obtained, to say, okay, that result doesn't match like what we expected. So
right. How about right from day one? I mean, I could be wrong because I'm no expert in that field, but
exactly
didn't Darwin himself predict certain species and then they were discovered like later?
I believe he described like steps in place like for bird evolution, I believe.
Yeah.
Where he expected that since I believe it's something to do like with the fusion of certain digits in bird wings. And he expected that wouldn't be the case. Like if you were to look back in time at an earlier species of bird, if his theory were true.
Well, no, I mean I think he actually predicted a certain ring species that that because the one species had diverged, he predicted that we would find X.
Yeah, he predicted. He essentially predicted the criteria you would need for a transitional species, and in the case of birds, he did that directly with like predicting what we discovered. I believe it was 2 years after his publication, Archaeopteryx.
Well, Jensen predicts that there's going to be we're going to find really, really fast mutation rates in Africa, and Scott Duke makes the point that the Creation Institute won't even fund him to do this research. And he says, I could pick a fox and I could show you something. But to my knowledge, he's never done any of this fucking research. And the Creation Institute they got a lot of money. They could fund it, but I don't know. But what they mean by prediction is normally they come up with a story that matches what we already know, It's like, I predict that my car is in the garage, and that's because I know that God put it there.
I mean, but here's the thing, right? It might be the case that a few species have like an abnormally high mutation rate for whatever reason, but it's more important, like, okay, is that mutation rate like common among like that taxon? So is it present, like, is that ubiquitous within like the majority of members of that species, or is there something about like this particular like member of that taxa that's like kind of, is there a rationale why the mutation rate is that high for it? Yeah. Maybe it's maybe there's a lot of predators that it kind of has to be able to be adapted to that or whatever.
Yeah.
Like with science, there's this thing about there's always going to be exceptions to the rule, but the general rule is still typically true.
Yep. Oh, so I sent a link to Erica, but I'm pretty sure she's being rehydrated.
Dealing with standing dehydrates you.
It does. And you can just see her fading away toward the 9th hour of her videos. Poor thing was just, like dehydrating right in front of us. She just kept going. I can't believe how fucking good she is at putting together videos. Jesus. I hate her.
Well, I mean, it's like
it makes me want to quit.
Standing together, it's like I can't even think of the right analogy, right? I mean, it's like a 40-year-old college professor, trying to have a conversation with a 4-year-old.
Yep.
I mean, watching Standing for Truth like try to make points is like watching a 18-wheeler drive straight into a nitroglycerin plant.
Oh, but he's so confident. He is so fucking, and that's pretty much all he's got going for him. Like I say, 90% of what he says is his confidence projection. We have thoroughly rebutted every point, and she didn't respond to any of our points. She didn't respond to any of your points. 9 fucking hours, and like every minute she responded to his points. So I mean, this has went on and on and on. I mean,
the reason people shouldn't respond to Standing for Truth's points is that when he says that, he makes the same points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again,
Well, I don't want to dox FFT or anything. But if you type Dunning-Kruger into a search engine, a shot of him will come up.
Exactly.
And you should also add the word car or Volkswagen to that.
Oh my God.
To that search.
Fuck, man. Yeah, I guess our pre-live discussions don't mean anything.
No, I guess they don't mean a fucking thing.
I like Volkswagen cars. I don't know about you guys.
Shut the.
Just saying.
See, I can't even fucking respond to that. Anyway, guys, I am 25,500 days old today.
Holy shit!
That is fucking cool. I made it
25,500 days ago. You came out of a vagina, and you've been spending every day since then trying to get back in them.
I was actually created. I was like created genius, I call it. It's my creative genius hypothesis. So yeah, my mom had nothing to do with it. I know that woman. We couldn't possibly be related.
Yeah, you should highlight the next brain bug comment.
Look, the next brain bug. Oh, what did you do? Jesus.
What did you do? You invited Immutable back after 2 days of being gone, and he just fucks things up.
Can I mute this motherfucker, Immutable? Can I mute him?
Well, yeah, the host can mute anybody in the room.
Oh fuck. I am.
But the thing is, he's immutable.
Wait, I got people laughing, Michael. People are interacting with your content. This is what you wanted.
It's not exactly the kind of interaction I had hoped for or dreamed about when I was a child.
Well,
like when I was a child and I thought I was going to have a YouTube channel, this is not what I hoped for.
I didn't imagine.
Wait. When you were a child and you dreamt about having a YouTube channel,
Yep.
How did that work?
How did that?
Yeah.
I told you I'm a fucking genius. I made a prediction and a retrodiction.
Speed of sound of Nostradamus.
Yeah, exactly. I saw all this shit coming. I've been preparing for this YouTube channel all my life.
I didn't think. If you asked me what I use, like anything with the term 69 and anything besides sexual references 2 years ago, I would have said no. But now I have to because I know a 69-year-old science enthusiast.
I was in the class of 69.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. My kids were in the class of 2000.
Hey, there we go. 2K. Why 2K?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, you waited a long time to get laid, huh?
Yeah. Well, actually, it wasn't voluntary. Yeah.
So, are you trying to say that you're an involuntary celibate?
Oh God, no! I don't want to go there.
Actually, he's a 69-year-old incel.
I'm
talking about way back when.
We used to go out every fucking Friday and Saturday night. It's like tonight's the night we're going to get laid, and we bombed the drag. We called it. We'd go up and down the fucking, with the main street with these hot cars. And we never got laid. Nobody got laid.
Blame in the main. Blame in the main.
Yeah. Did a lot of that shit. It's like, it was quite a journey. We didn't have any Catholic schools up on the range, so that was a problem. Those Catholic girls,
Catholic girls.
What is it with girls that are religious that are just like the most
sexual?
That are just like the most sexually,
I know.
Not deviant, but sexually, I don't know. Yeah, sexually deviant. Might smell.
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, they're just like freaks.
Pickup Trash makes a point about the Lippy Beta Dog. He always says "we" when he's talking about Royal Society, like he's in the fucking Royal Society. It's like we found out, and we are the real scientists. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, Nathan walks the strip. I guess. What the fuck? Where is this? Nathan walks the strip instead of driving the strip. Yeah, I don't know, something like that.
Walking the strip.
Walking the strip. Yeah, if you don't have a fucking car, even if you have a car, you're not gonna. You're seldom.
Oh, I think maybe he might be talking about how he made extra cash.
Oh, maybe. Oh yeah.
Oh God, brain bug. Jesus hell.
What did brain bug do?
Repression is a hell of a drug.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah. Yep. For the most part, when I was growing up, the girls were pretty fucking moral and good, and I think the rest of us were too. I mean, it wasn't as crazy until like the fucking hippie thing hit, and then everybody was sleeping with everybody. But I was married by that time.
I mean, like, maybe it was like our generation, like the whole 80s, 90s movement that kind of like fucked the world up. But I'm sure every generation, even before yours, like 1940s generation would have said, oh yeah, these kids are going to fucking hell. Kids, Elvis and shit.
About when you're younger, like thinking about when you're younger, like, do you have any memories of like missed opportunities? Or like after the fact, you were like, oh yeah. She was giving me the green light and I didn't pick up on it.
I think one of my biggest regrets so far, and probably because my liver's going to die eventually, is that I didn't get drunk when I was younger.
We heard about this concert that was going on out east, and we decided to get drunk that weekend instead of driving out there. And that concert was Woodstock, and that's the biggest regret I have in my life.
Oh wow!
Yeah, you would have got laid.
I was married, so
well.
Yeah, the idea was not to get laid, or at least for my wife not to get laid at Woodstock.
Just don't go to Salt Lake. Just don't go to Salt Lake City.
Is that a problem? I think Ted Bundy. When I think Salt Lake City, I think Bundy.
Just at certain points in time, he was like extremely sexually active. Let's say.
Really? Wow. Anyway, I miss Woodstock, and that is one of the greatest regrets of my life. Probably the only regret in my life now that I think about it. I don't know.
On my deathbed, when they ask me what my biggest regret of life was, I'm going to say that Deadwood was only 3 seasons long.
Oh fuck yeah, yeah. That really is a problem. Did you watch that movie that they? I haven't watched that yet.
I mean, it was all right because there hadn't been any of it for so long. I kind of liked it, but
yeah, that Ian, what's his name? Ian, what the hell's his name? The salty hotel guy that slit everybody's throat. Who's the actor?
Ian something.
Ian McShane.
Yeah, Ian McShane.
That kind of made him famous, I think. Yeah, that was a great series. That was fucking awesome. I was really pissed when they canceled it.
Well, you know what it was? It was that fucking writer's strike.
Yeah, and they had some kind of fight over something too with whoever was producing it. Was it HBO?
It might have been, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Don't take the brown acid, yeah. I heard about the fucking brown acid. Well, we did go to a rock concert out in Wisconsin about 6 months later, and that was that is a story I'll have to tell you all about someday. And we got these little fucking oval pills that were supposed to be speed, and we were like, don't take the fucking oval pills, because the effect was 14 hours of fucking nausea.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you didn't get very high. A lot of nausea. And like, man, we ended up walking because they had roadblocks for this concert because they didn't want to turn it into Woodstock. We had to walk across like 3 miles of fucking Wisconsin swampland and river creeks and all kinds of shit to get to this concert. And we get there, and the only fucking drugs they have is these oval pills that give you nausea for 14 fucking hours. We were disappointed. and no music. whole thing had gotten canceled by the government because
Oh,
they didn't
wow.
want to go to Woodstock. Assholes. And we had a hot wired car to go there, and that was a problem.
Oh, God.
Well, Rodney's wife threw the keys out in the bush. So Rodney hot wired his own car to go to Wisconsin. So we're on the way there, and we're all ripped on acid and fucking drunk, drinking. And I'm in the back seat, passed out, and I wake up, and I look at the fucking road, and Rodney's going like 80 miles an hour, and his headlights are illuminating the road about 1 foot in front of the fucking car. And I'm like, Rod, I think something's wrong with the battery. Turns out he hadn't wired the alternator. The fucking lights were going dead, and he didn't realize it because he was too stoned. So then we pull over, and the fucking car dies. And then he fucked with it, and he finally got it started again. So we ended up, I think, in Madison, and the car started chugging because it was running out of juice. So we pull into this giant fucking Shoppers City parking lot, and we're the only car there in Madison with a hot wired car with no ID. Rodney has no license, no fucking way to prove who he is. And there's like 5 of us, and we're drunk and stoned, and we're like, okay, we are fucked. We're from Minnesota. We're in Wisconsin, where they love to put Minnesotans in jail. And so I decided the very best plan was to go call the police and ask them for help. So I called the cops and told them, hey, our car died. We're in the middle of this parking lot. Will you come help us? And what I knew is that they were never going to show up, and they never fucking did. We slept for 6 hours, and we woke up and the car had enough juice to get it going once again. And then we took off, went to the concert. It was fucking amazing. But all you got to do if you don't want the police to show up is fucking call them and ask them to show up. And they won't come. It was fucking brilliant. Most brilliant thing I've ever done.
In hindsight, huh?
In hindsight, yeah. Yep. And then the roads were blocked, so we had to like fucking go cross country to this concert. It was amazing. There were about 10,000 people there and no music.
No music.
No music. They fucking shut it down. They wouldn't allow them to perform because the government of Wisconsin was afraid of all them hippies. Hippies. We were coming out of the woods. Pretty amazing.
Damn.
I love Ian McShane's dialogue in Deadwood. Was fucking excellent. I would love to channel that man.
Well, and that was all. I forget who the writer was.
Well, they didn't tell them what the script was until they got there in the morning.
They didn't tell him what the script was, but the guy who wrote for it, he wrote all those like. I mean, I don't know. The language was, from that era, but it was also kind of Shakespearean-esque dialogue.
Yeah. It was eloquent. And it was like fucking brutal at the same time. What was a drug that slowed down time in the Dread movie? I can't remember. Top Dog Shattuck Serp.
I mean, enough weed makes it feel like time is being slowed down.
What was the dude, the one character? He was like the bartender, the big dude with the beard and everything. And he, one time, like somebody challenged him to a fight, and they're like greasing him up with pig grease before the fight. I mean, boxers like put some kind of like lubricant on their skin so the gloves will slide off and shit.
Yeah.
The lubricant back then was like pig fat or something like that. They're rubbing them all up with it.
Oh yeah, and the fucking Chinese guys' pigs. They were fucking awesome.
Yeah, go feed this guy to the pigs.
What a great idea.
And interestingly enough, that's what people say when they take someone to meet Shanny.
Anyway, what else is going on? So anyway, Standing is going to be coming out with like fucking 60,000 videos. Erica's done with Standing. We'll see how long that lasts. I'll give her 2 weeks. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I don't know. The way I look at it is like standing was done like after his first interaction with Erica.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a project. Doing a lot of reading around the shit that he's putting out because I don't know. I got nothing better to do. I gotta go buy a pumpkin. 2 pumpkins.
Eventually, I got to buy a car because my car is not going to make it for like another year if I have to drive it a lot.
You don't have to drive it though. It's fucking pandemic. You don't have to go anywhere. I put
No,
like
but I got to be working as a lab rat soon because I got to actually apply my skills that I learned in university and paid so much money for.
I bought a tank of gas back in March, and I'm just down now around a quarter. I think a half a tank left.
You might want to refill it. Doesn't the gas go bad after a while?
Nah, that's fucking old wives' tale.
So pick up trash. Are you a sanitation worker or are you a picker? Why pick up trash?
Yeah. Debunked, destroyed, totally dismantled, devastated.
Eviscerated, annihilated.
Yeah. Rebutted. They're into rebuttals. Pretty amazing. We got to do some talk along on Standing for Truth videos, I think. Except we got to learn to go a little faster. We can't
You got to learn not to interject like every 20 seconds.
We can't foreskin every fucking like right half a sentence and like foreskin. It's like fuck. We got to get better.
We got to learn to make like more points in more time.
We need to make real points.
We do make real points.
Real points. Yeah, real points are good. Real points are so much better than fake points.
Yeah.
Or hollow points.
Every real point is worth 10 fake points.
Hollow points are pretty good. Actually. Yeah.
So, what was that? David Neff and who was it?
Otangelo.
The Gosh of the Gaps argument.
Because I didn't watch that. Like,
I didn't watch it either.
How did that go?
It was okay, but we didn't get very far. We got through. We got through like 10 minutes of the video, you know.
Great God Almighty!
And so
let's bring that up and make fun of it for a while.
That thing?
Yeah, you only made it through 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the fuck. Listening to Otangelo is like fucking listening to paint dry, which is much more boring than watching paint dry. You ever listen to paint dry? It's not very entertaining.
As I ever did that.
Yeah, we're gonna do another thing with David. We're gonna go through some more of it with David.
Oh, okay. You got plans to do it?
I don't know if I could handle Otangelo this morning. My fucking brain is gonna explode. I need to go buy pumpkins, and somehow I've got to run into the store with a mask on and run out again with a pumpkin. I'm gonna go steal a fucking pumpkin, I think, because we need pumpkin seeds for Halloween. Me and my son are gonna do Halloween alone. So sad.
And what do you need pumpkin seeds for?
To eat.
You know what I need to start doing for Halloween? I need to find like a really terrifying costume and just like terrify the hell out of like little kids in our neighborhood.
Oh, that's easy. Get a spray bottle of bronzer and a big yellow orangish wig, and go as Trump. I gotta get creative, like with the fake blood though. Maybe put some like fake blood around.
So can little kids buy COVID costumes? Can they look like the COVID virus?
Maybe. I don't think many people will notice like the virus.
I think that would be kind of cool. That'd be scary.
Would be scary. Just order like a little virus costume.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, you know what? Did you guys ever hear? Let me see if I can find this guy. Because he is funny as fuck, man. He's got a YouTube channel, but I discovered him on Twitter because he puts all these like little videos out where he's pretending that he's a Trumper, and it's just the funniest shit ever, man.
You got to link us to that shit.
It's what the fuck is his name? It's something Terhune. I don't think that's really his name. He's a comedian, but then that's what it is.
Hey, the Rage is in the live chat. How's it going, Doc?
Brent Terhune. Type this into the YouTube search engine. BRENT, last name TERHUNE.
I didn't get any of that.
BRENT
Brent
TERHUNE.
See? Okay. Do the last. Fucking type it in the chat. You guys got wrenches.
Come on, Michael. You're not going deaf on us yet. Come the hell on.
No, I can't fucking tell the difference between a C and a D when people speak it.
How?
I don't know. I just can't. I'm sorry. C, D.
So when somebody tells you that there's an excellent CD out there, all you hear is DD.
I hear DD or CC. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh, the Rage. The Rage is here.
Yeah, the Rage is here.
Come on in here, Ronnie. All right, so I'm going to put it in the private chat. Oh, you already did it, Immutable?
Yeah, I did.
Brent Terhune.
We'll have to look this shit up.
What do? You like press one type keyboard key like one at a time with your dick or something? Like
me?
Yeah.
Can you hear it? I use a hammer.
Can you hear it, Michael? It's like the hand of God typing on a keyboard. It's really slow. It's also really intense.
Oh, really? Okay, I'm trying to find them. Okay, videos.
Well, no, just choose the filter, choose channel.
Oh, is that the name of this fucking channel?
Yeah.
That's the first thing that shows up.
Is his channel.
Brent Terhune. No, it fucking ain't. It fucking ain't. I got Twitter. Twitter.
Wait a minute, you're on Twitter? I said put it into the fucking YouTube.
Oh, this guy is a Trump supporter, apparently.
Okay, watch this now.
No, he's not a Trump supporter. He's somebody playing a Trump supporter.
Oh, okay.
My boat sank in Lake Travis.
Yeah, play that. Bring that up and play it.
Oh, fucking
hell. Okay, I thought he was. I was like, oh, that's weird.
This guy is just funny as fuck. And he...
Hang on a second. I gotta switch audio.
Stand-up comedian. Okay, that's
System preferences. I can't hear you now. I can't hear you because I gotta put my headphones on. Can I hear you now?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Oh my God, your voices are coming out of the middle of my head. This is so cool. I love this. This is my thrill. Every day I love this. Share screen. Here at Production Values Aren't Us. Okay. Yeah. What the fuck just happened? Something just happened. What the fuck? That's not it. Hang on, you guys. I'm working on this shit.
Come on, Michael. Don't got all day here.
It's happening. It's happening.
It's happening at a snail's pace trying to run a marathon.
There's so many things to click. Okay.
There's so many things. There's so much stuff to explore on the internet.
There's so many links. Okay. Should I play this? You ready?
Yes.
Yeah, sure you're ready.
Are you ready, kids? Aye, Captain.
I'm getting a bunch of calls and texts, so I figured it'd just be easier to jump on Facebook and let everybody know, but I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
He's got a towel.
Yes, that was my boat that went down on Lake Travis during the Trump boat parade, and I don't know what happened. I just think we had too many MAGA flags on the boat. I never thought I'd say that, but we had too many MAGA flags on the boat. The wind picked up, the current shifted. I couldn't tell what was port and what was starboard. A bunch of other nautical terms happened. One thing led to another, and I was in the water, and I turned around and she was gone. the SS Margaritaville is gone, and I love that boat. She was my personality, and them flags would be lowered to half mast tonight if they hadn't been lowered to the bottom of the lake earlier today. They had to fight to get me out. Because if I'm not going to wear a mask, I'm damn sure not going to wear that life jacket they kept throwing at me. They kept saying, leave me. I want to go down with them. Obviously, I'm here. I'm safe. I'm on dry land, and I'm still going down with the ship.
Oh, this fucking guy is great.
I just want to thank everybody for reaching out.
Hey, just below that, a couple below that, there's one that says cancel Halloween. We don't think play that one. Cancel Halloween.
You see it here?
Yeah, it's
They'll go videos maybe.
I don't know, right? No, it's right. It's
What the fuck is it?
no, it's not even that far down. On mine, I'm on mobile and it's like a couple
Oh, here we go. Cancel Halloween.
Yeah, he's got like
a trick or treating on account it's the Devil's Night, but the governor said we can't. So now we are because we're not a bunch of sheep. We're not going to live in fear. So I'm putting up these decorations so we can live in fear.
Got my hubby setting up outside for a haunted house. I'm so excited about it. I'm doing the inside, and it's spooky in here, y'all.
We got all kinds of spooky decorations. Cobwebs, skeletons, a Biden 2020 sign.
The kids are super excited because they get to go trick-or-treating this year. And we're taking all the kids. We're taking Braxton, we're taking Tyranny, we're taking Miranda, Deanna, Lorraine. Braxton, what? What did I tell you? I said you could be a cop or you can be Batman because he's also a cop. No, you can't be the moon, Braxton. The moon is a girl.
No, we're not going to TP in this house because I fought several strangers in the toilet paper aisle of a Walmart just so you could wipe your ass.
I'm going as a phony witch hunt. Phony witch hunt. Hey, Braxton, baby, go get mama's gun. No, you don't need a kid, baby. It's on the floor in the kitchen. Oh, my God.
Alexa, play my spooky playlist.
My fellow Americans.
Our haunted house is so scary.
I wouldn't come here if you're a lib unless you want to shit your pants. But if you want to shit your pants, then I would come here.
We blindfold you. You walk through a pizza gate. You're fumbling around in your
Fucking
hand,
Gary.
laying through a bowl of Hillary's emails.
I mean, we're pulling out all this stuff, okay? Holy Bibles, straight white marriage. What else do I got? I go, oh my God, I'm scared myself. Hunter Biden's laptop. Oh my God, I did that one to myself.
Just don't eat that candy yet. Mom and Dad got to check it for drugs. We got good candy, right? And alt-right Twix.
Braxton, get that almond joy out of your mouth. Braxton, you're allergic to joy. You break out in hives.
Off drops of their candy.
Oh my God, that's pretty fucking.
greatest, man.
Oh, I gotta watch.
People get fucking poed by him all the time on, like, he'll put a fucking video out on Twitter and then he gets all these hate comments. You fucking dumbass, goddamn Trumper, and all this shit, man.
Oh my God.
And then the rest of us that already know what's going on. We're like, yeah, you need to figure out what's really going on here, folks.
Check the about section of the channel before you comment on it.
I'm going to have to watch. This is what I'm going to do all day, other than getting pumpkins.
Oh, it will be time well spent, I guarantee you. He's funny as fuck.
I think it'd be safer for me to go in and steal a pumpkin than it would be to actually go through the checkout. What do you
How
think?
exactly are you going to steal a pumpkin? Those things are heavy as hell.
They have them right outside the fucking door. It's like,
Yeah, but they're heavy. Have you ever tried to lift a pumpkin?
Yeah, I fucking lift pumpkins all the time, man. That's how I do my workout. I lift pumpkins.
Yeah, okay.
A fucking pumpkin lifter.
You're just a natural pumpkin farmer, are you?
I'm a pumpkin lifter. And I steal pumpkins. I'll steal your fucking pumpkin. I don't like pumpkin pie. Is that un-American?
Oh, no.
No,
I
don't
like pumpkin pie.
Well, there was one time I liked it. It was when my friend brought over bacon pumpkin pie. He put fucking bacon in it.
Ew,
Oh, no.
Ew.
No, try it. You don't fucking not.
Jesus.
I thought this is gross, but no. It turns out to be the best thing you can put in a pumpkin pie.
Really?
Yeah, in fucking fact, bacon, like almost, there's very few things you can't put bacon in. Like bacon malts are good.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Oh, we do all the time. Sam's Club sells those fucking 4-pound slabs of fucking bacon. They're great. You throw 2 of those in a frying pan. You make tacos, bacon tacos.
Yep.
Yep. Bacon pumpkin pie. Try it. It's awesome.
Bacon, deep fried bacon wrapped Snickers bars.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, it just adds to everything. I don't know how it does that. What is it? Is it because why the fuck don't they eat bacon and like those religious people that are like they won't eat pigs? Why is that? It's so fucking good.
I think it's because of the split hooves.
Is that what it is? Well, you know something? When I was a kid, we used to raise pork, and it had fucking fat in it, around it, in the meat. And now I guess they've genetically modified pork. So now if you cook it for more than 10 minutes, it dries out. Like they've taken 40% of the fat out of pork. They fucked up pigs. That's the one GMO that I don't like, that they took the fat out of the pork. Because like you need a roast, it'd be like, you know, just fucking filled with fat, which I love.
Did you ever see like the old timey movies from way back when, like the way they used to slaughter pigs?
Oh, you mean the whole thing, like the contraption where they grab it by the hooves, turn it upside down?
Well, no, the one I saw, it was like this big wheel, like maybe a 10-foot high wheel. And then the pig would be hung from a hook on the wheel, and then the wheel spun, and it spun around to where there was a knife that slit their throat.
Oof, Jesus.
And they'd be screaming like nobody's business.
Sure.
But I mean, I'm not saying that doesn't keep me from eating pork.
That's very sad and scary.
That's a little nightmare.
Stuff like that. Mm-hmm.
I lived on a farm.
I mean, well, no, you gotta understand that, like, if they die in terror, the meat's a lot more tender.
Wow.
I'm sorry. That was
Yeah, well, that's there's some of that bullshit. But I grew up on a farm. I saw a lot of pigs die. It's pretty fucking brutal. But we used to try to be a little more humane about that shit. But a few times it went wrong, and it was bad.
Dang.
It's brutal shit.
yeah.
But-
You gotta dispatch it quickly.
The most brutal thing I've ever seen, though, is when a cow dies from a bullet. They just drop like a sack of shit. They just fucking, I mean, they drop down like it's like there's nothing in the hide. It just falls to the ground. And when I was a kid, my dad had a butcher shop, so I watched like hundreds of them die. And I got so that every time before he killed the cow, I would run in the backyard, cover my head with leaves because I didn't want to hear the shot. I got so fucking tired of watching that shit happen. It was just it. And then my dad, after he was like 50, he couldn't kill anything anymore at all. He just lost it. He couldn't do it anymore. And he was like a brutal farmer when he was young. But he would call my brother-in-law and have him drive like 50 miles to come and kill a pig for him because he couldn't do it anymore. Just
But he
totally
had no problem butchering it and eating it.
Oh, butchering that's not a problem. That was something I did so much of that. That wasn't a problem. It was the killing. It just got to my dad. Well, he had one pig go bad, and it just ruined him. You could see the life drain out of the man. It was fucking horrible.
So I just like my phone. When I get phone calls, it'll tell me, and it'll pop up sometimes. Scam likely. You know, it's a fucking telemarketer. So I just got a call now and it said scam likely. And then when it showed what state it was coming from, it was Minnesota.
Oh, fuck yeah. They just arrested a whole bunch of people in Minnesota and all over the country for some kind of senior scam they were doing. And so like any call from Minnesota now, I wouldn't take those.
Those seniors, they're scammers, man.
This is just watch fucking Fargo if you want to figure out why you shouldn't take calls from Minnesota.
Yeah. You end up in a wood chipper.
That shit's real.
I wonder if when they're coming out with the next.
They did, and it's not extremely good. They have a new Fargo. Netflix bought it. I think Netflix bought it. No, maybe it's on Showtime. I don't know. Anyway, there's a new season of Fargo, but it's takes place in Chicago, not Fargo or Minnesota. They only have one Minnesota accent, and Ian Chen is really pissed because they don't have more Minnesota funny people talking. And I don't talk like I'm from Minnesota. Fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all other people. I'm from Minnesota.
Fuck y'all. Yeah. Hey, Knock, what's up?
Oh, not too much. Just chilling.
Getting ready for trick or treating. Your kid not going to do it?
No, yeah, I don't even. I think all we're having here are like drive-through shits. So, yeah, I'm going to chill. I'll probably do an open room.
You know, for a while, we'd buy $200 worth of candy at Sam's Club, which is actually like $400 worth of candy. We'd buy peanut butter cups. And when little kids come to the door, we would give them a big fucking huge like bowl, like enough to fill up their bag. And we only had like maybe 20 kids max one year. And then it went down to 7 and then down to 3 and then down to no. The little fuckers, we live on the end of a cul-de-sac, so they wouldn't come all the way down here. But so I decided I'm gonna, I went out and bought this fucking white van, and I decided to go around and just give candy to children. But I had issues.
Yeah, I've done the trick or treating with my daughter every year for like the last 7 or 8 years, and I absolutely hate it. It's usually raining and cold here, and I would rather just stay at home. Not participate in.
Well, I used to feel so bad for my kids, if they didn't get a lot of candy. So, it was always very stressful taking them around. And the Halloween storm in Minnesota, I don't know if you ever heard of this, but we got like 27 inches of snow or some fucking, I don't know, 3.5 feet or something in one night. And that started on Halloween. We were all trick-or-treating. There was no snow. By the time we got the kids in the car, there was like 8 inches. We barely made it home.
Holy shit.
It was incredible, but it just fucking snowed and snowed. And then the entire Minneapolis, St. Paul was locked up for like 2 weeks. I couldn't even get into town. We lived way out west, and it was fucking nuts.
Yeah, I remember we used to get snow here this time of year, and we don't anymore. It's always
we don't get a lot.
Mm.
Weather patterns are a little weird. We're going back into a colder cycle, but for a while Minnesota was like, it was like typically 40-50 degrees in Minneapolis in middle of the winter, and we didn't see anything below 0. But now we're heading back into that shit.
Yeah, it seems like it's starting to get a bit colder.
We need a little more global warming up here. Minnesota is going to be like tropical country in about 20 years, and we're going to have to build a fucking wall to keep Leo out from Iowa.
Yeah, it's going to get pretty bad. I remember we used to like dig tunnels through the snow here, and now we're lucky. Like we might get one nor'easter a year, which is like a really bad snow blizzard that we get. But it's like only one.
Yeah, we don't get that much here.
I mean, when I was a kid, I lived elsewhere in Pennsylvania. Like the snow would come like the end of October, beginning of November, and then it wouldn't go away until like March.
Yeah. Now it melts and all kinds of. Mm-hmm. My dad told me when he was a kid that the fucking the snow drifts would be like up to the power line poles, almost covering them, and they would ride on sleighs on top of them. They had a hell of a lot more. The weather was way different.
Well, I remember when I was a kid, we had 20, 30-foot snow drifts, and like people would walk on them and they'd fall into them. Every year you had 2 or 3 people dying in a snow drift, and you just don't see that anymore.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it was. We used to climb up on them bastards.
Now they just die in mass shootings.
Yeah. No fun. Not any fun. So what do you think, guys? You want to shoot this thing in the head?
Yeah, no, I'm going to be streaming in about an hour, making fun of Christians freaking out about Halloween.
Wait a minute.
Oh, good.
Wait a
Did you
minute.
find clips?
Oh, I've got one. Her name is Hannah Williamson. She's a new Christian I found.
Oh, I got to see this.
Well, wait a minute. You're gonna make fun of Christians, Knock?
Yeah.
Never do that.
I don't buy that.
They love that. The thing is, they love that shit. The other day on Praise's stream, was it Praise or was it Nicholas? Nicholas. He said when he was talking to you, he said something about, well, the Chinese are, the Chinese Christians are really persecuted, and he said it in such a way that was a good thing.
Yeah.
That they were better for their persecution. So they fucking love being persecuted. So we had to turn up the heat.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just helping them out, helping out their day so they can rub one off.
Give the
Nails,
people what they
hammer,
want.
cross, nails, anyone? I think that's what they want to do, man. That's how they come to Jesus. They want to be nailed up on a cross.
Well,
So
this is like my favorite time of year because like Christians just start freaking out about the legitimacy of their holidays, the legitimacy of Thanksgiving, and I just have a blast because none of them are legitimate. Like this one Christian, everybody's probably heard of him, Wiley. He's a pretty decent dude, but like he's on this thing about how Christmas doesn't come from paganism, and I'm like, dude, you're just wrong. So like I really enjoy this time. This is like the best time of year to troll Christians. So
it's a good season for that.
Yeah.
Open season on Christians. Yeah, we got to do more of that. I'm working on Stanley, I think, for a while. I think I need to do that. And it's our niche, I guess. I need more subscribers.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna probably be switching things up, not streaming quite as much and getting back into edited videos to really start booming the subs again.
Yeah, because
people have short attention spans. You want like 10-minute videos to really build the channel.
Yeah, they don't watch the live streams for that long. So, yep. Like Erica, man, we can all. She sets an example for all of us about what works, I guess. But she did some long ass fucking streams, but she still had. I don't know. She had quite a few people watching, and then as soon as the video ended, the comment section just fucking inflated, like the universe, just fucking expanded. Just yeah, I think she had like 800 views by the end of the video or something like that. That's pretty good, but it was worth it because she really did a lot of really great work. I hate her for that.
We need a good artist.
We need a good artist. That's what we need. You know anybody, Nathan?
I'm looking.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. I think we're going to end this and go backstage for a minute. And I need to yell at a few people. But so goodbye, everybody. We're leaving now. Goodbye.
Good day.
Good day.